lot nicer.
Recording now?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just going to clean up around this little seal here.
What does that seal do?
On a CV axle, which means it would be a front-wheel drive or a four-wheel drive car, it keeps the axle grease inside the axle. But on this, whereas this is just a stud for the wheel to sit on, it just keeps it together more so, and keeps a little bit of grease in that. Alright, so we're gonna move over to the caliper now that we have some room. That's the old pad.
So what is it supposed to be for thickness? And is it supposed to look like that for color and texture on the front of there?
When metal is overheated, it creates this rainbow blue-red effect when it's overheated. And what it's supposed to look like is this.
Oh wow, so there is a lot of wear there. You're all the way down onto the metal piece.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be.
So what is this material here?
This is your brake pad itself. It's what wears. So that's your wear item, but this metal isn't supposed to ever touch the rotor.
And that's what caused the damage.
Yep. So because usually you use your old pad, but seeing how this doesn't really have a pad, I'll just use it anyway. We want to push this piston back in to the caliper.
And why is that?
So it'll fit back onto the rotor, because the rotor's going to be thicker, and right now it's so far extended that it's not going to sit back very easily. So this is just a big piston. I'm going to put this on it.
Did you set your phone to 21 megapixels?
No,
Oh, it's just running 15 right now then.
that's okay.
That thing records 4K, you know.
Alright, so we're going to put this over the caliper, and we're just going to tighten it in onto it. So we're going to push on the back of the piston here. There's a little block there you can push off of. And we're going to push in the center of the brake pad. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go really slow, because what it has to do is it's pushing the piston in, but where the piston's extended, there's brake fluid, and the brake fluid has to go all the way up the line and back into the master cylinder. So if you push it in slowly, usually you just push it in and then wait, and then you'll be able to push in farther because there's pressure released. I'm not quite on center. So I'm just doing this with a C-clamp. I've seen people do it with adjustable pliers and vice grips, stuff of that sort. Come on. This caliper may be seized because of how much vibration it went through. And the reason you don't push through the center of it is because the back of the piston is relatively thin. I'm just going to wait. It looks as if the bottom is more rubber than the top. I'm going to push harder on the bottom. It may have been overextended. Yeah, pause it.